Welcome back to the Daily 5 podcast. It's your host, Rainy Cage, and today I wanted to do a little classic movie review, podcast style. I'm going to talk about Apocalypse Now. Just recently watched this a couple days ago for the Easy Cage show. We do monthly classic reviews. Darth Easy picks a movie one month, and then I'll pick another movie the next month. And this was his pick for this month, Apocalypse Now. I had remembered like scenes from it when I was younger. My dad was into war movies, and I can remember seeing parts of this, but I hadn't really sat down and watched it. And it's kind of, people pick it as one of the greatest movies of all time, so I can understand why Darth Easy picked it. 1979. Your basic story is you have this Captain Willard, played by Martin Sheen. He is sent on a mission to go assassinate, basically, a renegade colonel, played by Marlon Brando. And it's just about him trying to get there, and then when he gets there, what he's going to do. But of course, it has a lot of undertows of like different meanings and messages throughout the movie. It's, you know, what war does to the psyche of a man, basically, and it's, you know, it's got an anti-war message behind it. I heard there was a lot of craziness involved when they made this movie. There's apparently a documentary on it, so. It's a very interesting movie. I was really feeling it, especially about the first half of the movie. I was really liking it. They don't make movies like this anymore. You could tell that all these war scenes and things going on in the background probably were like just crazy to film at the time. But everything still looks really good, holds up, because, you know, there's no CG. It doesn't have like a dated look to it. And the acting was really good. I really particularly liked, I think it was Robert Duvall, played this like crazy soldier or captain out in the, he was obsessed with surfing. It was so freaking funny. And a lot of his lines I remember, like, I love the smell of napalm in the morning, things like that. I remembered that from the movie. There was a lot of people in here that you'd be like, I forgot was in this movie, and they all looked so young because this movie's so old. Harrison Ford looks super young and skinny. Robert Duvall looked pretty young in this movie. Martin Sheen, it's crazy how old he is now and how young he looked in this movie. But it was good performances, great visuals. And like I said, the first half, I was enjoying it. Now, the second half, I started to get a little bored. It gets a little slow, and, you know, gets a little artsy, I guess is the way I'll put it, to where I just started to get bored with it. The whole thing where they ended up on the French plantation or whatever, was the turning point for me. That's when I got bored. We did watch like the director's cut of this movie, so it was about 3 hours and 15 minutes long. I know the original cut of this movie was 2.5 hours long, so that may have been one of the reasons why I didn't like it as much, because there's almost 45 minutes of extra footage put in here. But you know, I thought it was okay. I don't know. I don't really consider it one of the greatest war movies ever. For a war movie, there wasn't a whole lot of war going on in it. So it was okay. I wasn't blown away by it. I don't think I'd ever want to watch it again. It was entertaining for a one-time watch. If I was going to rate it, I think I'd give it maybe a 3.5 kind of range. Maybe 3.5 for the visuals. And like I said, I did find the first half pretty dang enjoyable. So 3.5 would be my score for Apocalypse Now. But yeah, next month we are going to be doing The Goonies, another movie I have not ever seen. I'm kind of in a Stranger Things kick here lately, so look forward to that. I'll do that review on here too after I see it at the end of next month. So until next time, this is Randy Cage. Peace out.